Hello students, welcome to this new semester, that is semester 7. This is Mansi Shah welcoming you all. So our today's discussion topic is about hospital and its organization. So in this topic I will discuss with you regarding definition of hospital, its organization structure and the types of hospital. So let's start with our today's session. So hospital and its organization. So, starting with definition of hospital, what is hospital? Hospital is a complex organization which uses the specialized equipments and functions through a large number of trained personnel for the purpose of restoration and maintenance of good health. Or you can say it is also defined as it is a complex organization and an institute which provides total health care to people through complicated and sophisticated but specialized scientific equipments and a team of trained qualified staff and the supportive staff educated in the problems of modern medical science. So what is the goal of any hospital? It is to restore and maintain good health of people who comes in hospital for their relief from pain, suffering and diseases. Now, what are the classification of hospital? On what basis hospitals are being classified? So first, based on objective, which means general hospitals, special hospitals, teaching cum research hospital. Then second, based on administration, ownership, control or financial income. So in that, government or public hospitals, non-government or private hospitals, semi-government hospitals, voluntary agency hospitals, right? Then based on length of stay. So it can be classified as either short stay hospital or short-term hospitals, which means stay of patient is less than 30 days, and long-term or long stay hospitals, which means the stay of patient is more than 30 days. The next is depending on type of medical staff, that is either closed staff hospital or open staff hospital. Then based on bed capacity, either small hospital that is up to 100 beds, medium hospital that is more than 100 or less than 300 beds, right? And large hospital that is more than 300 beds. Then based on type of care, this is important from exam point of view, that is either primary care hospital, secondary care hospital or tertiary care hospital. Then based on teaching affiliation, teaching hospital or non-teaching hospital. Then based on system of medicine, that is allopathic hospital, Ayurvedic hospital, homeopathic hospital, Unani hospital or hospitals of other system of medicine, which means either from above this, right? That is either it may not be allopathic or Ayurvedic or homeopathic or Unani, right? But it is on other type of based on other system of medicine. Then based on regionality, that is either regional, district, Upzila Health Complex or Union Health and Family Welfare Centers or community clinics, right? Then as per WHO classification, it is classified as regional hospital, intermediate or district hospital and rural hospital. Now, whatever we have discussed, whatever we have classified, in detail the explanation is regarding that. So first, that is general hospital. So general hospital, they are meant to provide wide range of various types of healthcare but with limited capacity. They care for patients with various disease conditions for both sexes to all ages, medical, surgical, pediatric, obstetric, eye and ear, etc. Right? Usually general hospitals are devoid of super specialist medical care. Then next is special hospitals. So in special hospitals, they limit their service to a particular condition, orthopedics, maternity, pediatrics, geriatrics or oncology. Then teaching cum research hospital, which means college is attached for medical, nursing, dental, pharmacy, education. It made a objective is to provide medical care, teaching and research is secondary. The next is governmental or private public hospital. Their own administered and controlled by the government, as the name suggests, that is government hospital, right? They provide free care for patients. The governmental hospitals are owned by Ministry of Health, university or other, right? A public hospital or government hospital is a hospital which is owned by government and receives government funding. In some countries, this type of hospital provides medical care free of charge, the cost of which is covered by government reimbursement, right? For example, in Australia, right? So there are so many public hospitals and which are operated and funded by each individual state health department, right? Then private hospital. So private hospital, it is owned and controlled by an individual or group of physicians or citizens or by private organization, right? The purpose is to provide services for profit making. Then semi-government hospital, hospital runs both the government and private entity, right? For example, cantonment board hospital, right? Then corporate hospital, hospitals which are public limited companies formed under the Companies Act, right? Run on commercial lines, for example, Apollo Hospital. Next is voluntary agency hospital, not for profit hospitals by voluntary organizations, for example, Hope Foundation, right? That is Fistula Hospital. Next is according to stay, as I've discussed, so short term or short stay hospitals. So these hospitals where over 90% of all patients admitted stay for less than 30 days, and for long term they stay for more than 30 days. For example, mental hospital, right? Now closed staff and open staff hospital. So closed staff hospital, which means physicians are held responsible for all medical activities in the hospital, including diagnosis and treatment of patient, fee paying and emergency, right? And in open staff hospital, this type of hospital permits only other physicians in the community to admit and treat patient to hospital and treat them. Means other than hospital physician staff also, they are allowing other doctors for treatment, right? That is open staff hospital. Now, according to level of care, this is important. So first, that is primary care hospital. So primary care hospital, it provides all services for the first point of contact at hospital, but this is usually a multidisciplinary hospital providing overall medical and small services. Some primary care hospitals providing obstetric and pediatric care, right? It also provides one nursing unit, 24 beds, a casualty and emergency department. It also provides a diagnostic service, a clinical laboratory and an X-ray unit, a good first aid kit. Then secondary care hospital, care hospital is generally a multidisciplinary hospital which provides overall medical, surgical, obstetric, pediatric and orthopedic services, right? So you can see the difference from primary and medical secondary care hospital, that the services, they are increasing, right? It also offers tertiary care services like ICU, right? Or two or more specialty services like gastrointestinal surgery, right? Or limited basis, that is surgery for removal of gallbladder stones or removal of appendix, right? It provides two nursing units, 24 beds, a casualty and emergency ward, right? A resuscitative service, right? It has an advanced diagnostic service, high-tech pathological lab, specialized radiology and sonography departments. It has tie-up with nearby tertiary care hospital for complicated cases and for complex diagnostic and clinical tests. It also provides assistance to non-institutional healthcare activities, right? That is to community such as health checkups, camp, right? Then National Health Service like polio disease administration and so many. Right? Now tertiary care hospital. Now here, right, you can see that the number of beds are increasing, right? And also specialties, they are increasing. So it has one or two more specialties like cardiac care, GI tract surgeries, right? Eye surgery, obstetric surgery, right? It has 2 to 3 nursing homes, 24 to 50 beds, an advanced diagnostic service equipped with latest technology, high-tech advanced clinical laboratory and sonography Doppler studies department, right? It has also tie-ups with teaching hospitals, right? And should be able to take interns for their course of study. It should have tie-ups with highly specialized hospitals also. It should be, and the tertiary care hospital, one more thing, it should be reachable to all by all primary and secondary care hospitals within 90 minutes, right? Through ambulance. The next is regional hospital. Regional hospital provides complex range of treatment and highly specialized services, right? Serves a larger area than local hospital. For example, government medical college, right? Then the next is intermediate or district hospital. A district hospital typically is major healthcare service, a healthcare facility in its locality, right? Then rural hospital with smaller number of beds and limited service capacity, right? It has a bed capacity of 20 to 100 beds. Now, classification can also be done on this way, that is on clinical grounds or non-clinical grounds, size, cost, and system of medicine, right? So, on clinical grounds, how it is classified? So, first, it is medicine-based. So, either medicine-based means either the treatment is done to pediatric, psychiatric, and other nervous disorders, right? Then general medicine, then surgery-based, that is orthopedics, gynecology, obstetrics, and ENT, right? Then based on non-clinical grounds. So it is classified as such as governmental hospitals. They are all non-clinical ground, right? For example, Army Hospital, Navy Hospital, City Hospital, Civil Hospital, right? Then non-governmental hospitals. For example, private hospitals, non-profit hospitals, right? Non-profit hospitals means church hospital, community hospital, charitable hospital, right? Then based on size. So as we have discussed that large hospitals, small hospitals, very small hospital, medium hospitals, right? So based on the capacity of beds, right? For treating patients, it is classified, right? Then based on cost, okay. So elite hospital, that is hi-fi, you can say hospitals, right? With high technology, medicine, science advancements, right? Then comprise with deluxe rooms, TV, telephones, refrigerator, everything. So you can say they are 5-star hospitals, right? For example, Apollo Hospital. You can also say Sims Hospital nowadays, right? Then next is budget hospitals. So budget hospital, they are meant for moderate to low budget people. For example, charitable and civil hospitals. Then based on system of medicine. For example, allopathic hospitals are there, which gives only allopathic drugs, right? Then Ayurvedic hospitals are there, which only comprises of Ayurvedic treatment. Then homeopathic hospitals, right? The doctor which gives homeopathy, right? And Unani hospitals. Then this is the organization of hospitals, right? So organization of hospital, it is defined as a dynamic process in which various managerial activities bring and bind people together for achievement of common goals and objectives, right? Most important body of a hospital is governing body, or you can say board of directors or board of trustees. Then governing body, right? So it consists of various eminent personalities in the field of medical education, research, administration, politics, right? Then function of governing body is to frame all major policies, plans, and programs of hospital. The next is government body, right? Government body, it appoints a hospital administrator to get various functions like clinical services, nursing, pharmacy services, etc. Now, which sort of services they are provided by hospital? So first, it is nursing service, right? As you all know, nurses are assigned, right, for specific number of beds, and they have to give specific personal attention to the patients, right? Now, these nurses, they are functional for 24/7, right? That is for 24 hours, right? They are the largest part of the hospital, right? The nurses are trained for prenatal care, observation, patient comfort during labor, right? The next is outpatient services. So which focuses on comfort for outpatients as approach for major or minor illness, right? It makes a hospital an ideal community institution, right? Now, hospital is duty bound to provide diagnostic, preventive, curative measures for outpatients. Then next is radiological services. So radiological services, they are performed by competent radiologists, right? Radiology means X-ray, sonography, ECG, CT scan, all this comes under radiological services, right? Then central supply services, so it is meant for diagnosis, treatment and prevention, education and research, right? It involves collection, processing, storage and issuance against proper indent form, right? It refers to medical and surgical supply services, right? Then hospital pharmacy services. So hospital pharmacy, which means it controls pharmacy operation in any hospital, right? Fills prescriptions and necessities for wards, right? It begins from drug procurement to distribution, right? That is to in process and out process. It is responsible for proper drug delivery system, manufacture, sterilization, information system, drug storage, advancing patient on drug usage. Next is medical record services. That is, it is used for education, research and training purpose, right? They help medical and paramedical staff for evaluation. Then medical record services means what? They consist of patient history, then physical examination details, lab test reports, patient's advice, right? Then store services, right? Store services means you can say medical store or store for general items or surgical stores, right? Means it maintains a buffer stock of certain materials, right? Which includes life-saving drugs too. The next is miscellaneous services, in which it includes dietary services, ambulatory services, laundry services, transport services, then mortuary services and library services. This is the organizational chart for smaller hospitals. So as you can see, in smaller hospitals, there is always a corporation, then board of director, board of trustees, then director, and then the director is assigned as associate director, assistant director, associate director for administrative services, and associate director for clinical services, then assistant director for clinical services, and associate director for ambulatory services. Right? You can see in the chart. The next is large hospital administrative organization. Again, that corporation, board of trustees and director remains common, but now here there are more number of people, right? More services being provided. So here it includes professional services, nursing services, finance services, right? Then director of development, okay, which further directs to medical services, ambulatory services, right? Then the medical staff. Always a hospital requires medical staff. Now this medical staff, right, it is divided into categories. First, that is active medical staff. Second, that is associate medical staff. Third, that is courtesy medical staff, consulting medical staff, and last is honorary medical staff. So what is the function of medical staff? So medical staff, that is active medical staff. Active medical staff is responsible for delivery of preponderance of medical service within hospital and is most involved in the organizational and administrative duties pertaining to the medical staff. Then associate medical staff, it is nothing but it is a person helping to active medical staff. So it consists of individuals who are being considered for advancement to the active medical staff. These practitioners are appointed to various services in the same manner as are members of active medical staff. Then next is courtesy medical staff. So in courtesy medical staff, it consists of practitioners who are eligible for staff membership, who are given privileges to admit an occasional patient to hospital, right? But they are not the one who can vote or hold office in medical staff organization. Right? Then consulting medical staff, that is, it consists of medical practitioners of recognized professional ability who are not members of preceding categories of staff membership. Then honorary medical staff, it consists honorary, you can say that is the person whom honor is given. So it is given to always retired staff, right? So it consists of former staff members, retired or retired practitioners whom medical staff chooses to honor, right? So students, these are the references for this today's topic. Just go through it, and these are some of frequently asked questions, right? So here I am concluding my session. So for more e-lecture, this e-lecture series, please like and subscribe our official YouTube channel, that is Pharma Ignite. Till then, thank you.